It's the strongest evidence yet that the economy is headed in the right direction. Today came word that the country added 120,000 jobs in November, more than expected. The unemployment rate dipped to 8.6%. That's down from 9%. It's not all quite as good as it seems. It turns out that half of the unemployment rate drop is from people who gave up looking for work. But the increase in hiring puts an exclamation point on a week of strong economic news. The Dow closed today down less than 1 point at 12,019.42. For the week, it gained more than 787 points. That's up 7%, the biggest weekly increase in 2 years. We asked senior business correspondent Anthony Mason to tell us what this is all likely to mean.
Only a few months ago, Scott, the economy looked to be on the brink of another recession. But just as the outlook in the rest of the world is looking bleaker, in the U.S., it's suddenly looking brighter. Private hiring improved last month as businesses added 140,000 workers. 20,000 government layoffs cut the total slightly. But job gains in earlier months were revised sharply higher, too. September, which at first reported an anemic 100,000 job gains, has been revised up to more than 200,000. October was also revised higher, and economist Diane Swank says that shows
that the labor market, after deteriorating in the spring and summer, has stabilized again and looks like it's actually beginning to move forward. Now we're moving forward in a traffic jam. Of course, we're not speeding along, but it's better than the alternative.
A new survey of small business shows hiring intentions at their highest level since 2008. At Daedalus Design in Brooklyn, James Robertson is looking to hire next year.
I hope so. That's the plan. If we can find good people, we'll bring them in.
Robertson, whose company builds scenery for theatrical shows, says business has been improving.
We've definitely expanded. We've got, I'd say, we're 19 full-time employees now and a few part-timers, and that's probably up 3 people from last year.
It's been a week of encouraging signs for the economy. On Monday, retail sales from the holiday weekend set a new record. Tuesday, consumer confidence spiked up sharply. Wednesday, pending home sales jumped 10%. And Thursday, auto sales soared 14%.
So it means the economy is regaining some momentum at the end of the year. The question is whether that can be carried. I think 2012 will be stronger than 2011, but let's face it, that's an easy threshold to cross.
The biggest threat to that momentum is the European debt crisis. The stakes are so high. Treasury Secretary Geithner will head to Europe next week, Scott, ahead of a summit of European leaders in Brussels on Friday.
Now, Anthony, remind us why you're always warning us about European debt.
Because it's our second biggest export market, Scott. It accounts for 22% of our exports. So a recession there means lower profits here and probably fewer jobs. But what we're really worried about is the nightmare scenario. That means if some European countries default, leaving trillions in debt. That could spark a global financial crisis. And the reason everyone is panicked right now is because no one is really sure how devastating that could be.
Anthony, thanks very much.